Hola, yo soy Beto, dicen que soy lo más ñoño de No Te Equivoques. Voy a ver dónde voy a vender estas chavas.
En un lugar ultra secreto, el Dr. Tura, un célebre científico tataranieto del famoso Dr. Frankenstein, trabaja en...
Mexican-American actor Tony Dalton was on a trip to the US when he came across MTV shows like Jackass and The Tom Green Show. Inspired, he decided to create a similar show in Mexico with Mexican actor Krzysztof Rydzyński as his co-host. Upon returning to Mexico, Dalton pitched the concept to Televisa, who approved it. The show, titled No Te Equivoques, meaning Make No Mistake, featured various stunts, sketches, and public pranks designed to capture attention. The hosts often encouraged strangers to participate in risky challenges in exchange for prizes. According to local media reports, on Sunday, December 21st, 2002, Tony and Krzysztof decided to film an episode at the Vet Crew nightclub in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. Upon arrival, they quickly grabbed the crowd's attention and requested the club to stop the music, ensuring all eyes were on them. They then invited the crowd to participate in a challenge for a chance to win a bottle of wine. The task was to take 25 shots of tequila. Marco Israel Lopez, a 19-year-old in attendance, accepted the challenge and drank 30 shots, winning the prize. However, Tony and Krzysztof encouraged him to take it further, pushing Marco to consume an additional 10 shots, totaling 40. After recording wrapped and Marco was declared the winner, the bottle of wine was thrown into the audience. Security at the club then asked Marco's friends to take him home. Local media reported that the 19-year-old returned home early on December 22nd, 2002. However, when his parents tried to wake him, he was unresponsive. His dad attempted CPR, and a significant amount of tequila came out of Marco's lungs, but it was too late. Marco passed away at just 19 years old. His father demanded justice, and Tony Dalton and Krzysztof Rydzyński were summoned to make statements at the public ministry in Benito Juarez, Mexico City. According to the latest public update, both hosts claimed that a club employee had encouraged them to hype up the crowd and provided them with drinks to do so. They also stated that their purpose for attending the club was to take photos and sign autographs. The club was shut down, and the show was canceled after 11 episodes, with both hosts leaving the Channel 5 program. Most of the show remains lost, with only one episode available to watch on YouTube. It is likely to stay that way, as both the hosts and Televisa have refused to acknowledge the show. Margarita Di Tullio, better known by her nickname Pepita la Pistolera, translated as Pepita the Gunslinger, was a controversial figure in Argentina, known as a vigilante, thief, pimp, and murderer. Her nickname came after she defended herself by killing 3 men who broke into her apartment, intending to sexually assault her. She resented the nickname because it reminded her of that traumatic incident. Pepita gained wider recognition in 1997 when she was arrested and accused of kidnapping and killing photographer and journalist José Luis Cabezas, who was reportedly about to expose political corruption. She spent time in prison, but was later released when the true perpetrators were discovered. After her release in 1998, Pepita appeared on several talk shows, including the renowned Almorzando con Mirtha Legrand, or Lunch with Mirtha Legrand, one of Argentina's most prestigious and long-running television programs. During her interview, Pepita spoke in detail about the break-in, the José Luis Cabezas case, and her experience in jail. According to several sources, Pepita later revealed in her unpublished autobiography that she discreetly snorted cocaine during the interview, doing so without Mirtha noticing on camera. Sadly, Pepita passed away before her book could be released. Aside from these accounts, little else is known about this episode. Although Almorzando con Mirtha Legrand has been a significant staple of Argentine television for over 40 years, much of its early footage has been poorly preserved, with many episodes from prior to the 2000s either partially or completely lost.
O Povo na TV começa mais cedo, 1 da tarde. O Povo na TV, a tribuna livre para você botar a boca no trombone e fazer valer os seus direitos. Informação, utilidade pública e prestação de serviço no programa mais polêmico da televisão. Wilton Franco comanda ao vivo o Povo.
O Povo na TV, translated as The People on TV, was a Brazilian live talk show known for its discussions on controversial topics, often leading to arguments and even physical confrontations on stage. On December 14, 1982, a woman named Maria Arenalda da Silva appeared on the show to highlight and criticize the lack of healthcare and proper treatment her daughter, Danubia, had received at multiple hospitals for what was initially diagnosed as an eye tumor, later revealed to be eye cancer. During the interview, Danubia suddenly began to bleed from her eye and was rushed to the hospital, where she tragically passed away from the cancer. The episode sparked widespread outrage among the public, leading to such a strong negative reaction that the episode was taken off the air and eventually lost. O Povo na TV continued to air new episodes for another year before it was officially canceled, following a scandal involving a fake healer who appeared on the show, deceived viewers, and was later arrested. Since the episode in which Danubia passed away aired in 1982, it is highly unlikely that it will ever be recovered, and it may be best for it to remain lost. Los Clones, which translates to The Clones, was a Mexican television program that aired on the channel TV Azteca in 2005. The show was known for its unsettling puppets with exaggerated facial features that were used to parody celebrities at the time. The show was canceled after less than a month of the series airing, most likely due to parents complaining about their kids being traumatized by the puppet's appearance. For years, Los Clones remained completely lost until August 4th, 2013, when YouTube user Jerome Dufour uploaded a 10-minute video featuring commercial footage for the show, along with part of an episode that parodied Michael Jackson. Since then, no additional footage or information about the show has surfaced online, yet it continues to unsettle those who come across it. On November 7, 2022, user Milesium487 made this post on the Lost Media Wiki forum. I have a friend from Brazil that goes by the name Kali Calamari on the internet that remembers seeing a creepy animated short of a girl that anywhere she went would turn water into blood. They said that they saw this short at around 2009 to 2010 on either MTV or a Brazil TV channel. It was either a silent short or a music video. They don't remember any characters speaking in the short, but they do remember the short having some audio, but was possibly drowned out by bad transmission. It stared a girl with short black hair and a dress, possibly red. The whole thing had a distinct black, white, red, and possibly blue palette to it. The style was very simple and a bit rough. They don't remember there being a title card, as either there was none, or they started watching midway through. All they remember from it is the girl was possibly a child going to school. But every time she arrived near any body of water, it turned to blood. They think that maybe her teacher was involved in some way, but they do not remember how she looked like at all. There were two scenes that stuck with Kali. One where she went to grab some water from an indoor water dispenser, those with the big bottles on top. And as she was about to get water on her cup, she sees all the water in it turn to blood while she looks horrified. And the other one was at the very end, where she was inside a bus going back home. She looked at the viewer looking scared or sad, possibly covered in blood. They assumed that she was going back home. The camera panned out. They remember the camera panning to the left side of the screen to show a thing that was a final twist to the whole thing, but does not remember what it was. The post quickly gained traction, going viral within the Lost Media community. The search continued for a year until, on November 4th, 2023, a YouTube user named Arquivos de TV uploaded the episode Fome Noturna from the 2005 Brazilian animated show Annabelle, which initially aired on Nickelodeon before moving to another channel for its second season. The episode featuring Blood Girl was officially recovered, but an English dub, reportedly created by a British dubbing company for the UK Children's Broadcasting Channel, remains lost.